Is anyone here? I don't know if you can hear me, but now I will start commentating or something. Okay, so we have AJTBLS, who just clapped me 0-2 in God Control Mirror, versus WorldGoneMaad. WorldGoneMaad is playing his Bazoo list, it seems, and this Master Sitter is playing. Okay, Master Sitter is playing probably just God Control with Tribe here. I will try to join this voice chat. Okay, so he's telling us that he has Skull Lair in hand, with which was added from Merchant. Skull Lair is a nice tech choice that is very nice in Bazoo deck, because you can out 1000 ice, you can destroy scapegoats when going for OTK, and at the same time it's basically a combo piece because you are banishing your monsters from the graveyard to feed the banish fodder for a return. And also, you know, when your graveyard is full like this, you can just use it to destroy level 4 monsters. So this card is pretty nice. Some additional information, just a detail, is my friend has there exists a misprint of this card which says that you can remove from play any number of cards from your graveyard, not just monsters but cards. And there's a nice story that when my friend told me about this card and I read it, I was like, what the fuck, why does no one play this card? It's so good, you know, you will never resolve 1000 eyes, but yeah, it's just a misprint, it's not a legal card. We have same misprints about Spell Shield, and also I think about Kaiko. There's one version of Kaiko that says banish cards from the graveyard, not just monsters. I don't know, can anyone hear me? Please say something in the Discord or in the chat or anywhere. Okay, so WorldGoneMaad destroyed the tribe and banishing the 4 monsters, and now his banish pile is already strong. We must note the King Tiger. This is 2-off in his deck because with return you can use it to counter scapegoats. That's the main idea. Here comes Breaker. Okay, I don't know if this live stream is working, but anyway, I can cut the video and upload it later for your entertainment. So it looks like Breaker was ringed, and now BLS is continuing the pressure. Common team against combo decks, but also, you know, such alternate win decks such as Bazoo and Burn and, you know, stuff like that. It is that you have to go aggro and you want to clock them as soon as possible to try to kill them before they assemble the combo and kill you. So but WorldGoneMaad's deck is it's not a pure combat deck, it's actually a deck that can play a fair game and then OTK you out of nowhere. So I'm saying it's not a linear deck, it's not a linear strategy. So you have to be careful, but cards like Threatening Roar, Dust Tornadoes to destroy the returns, and even Scapegoats are still going to be good against it. And then if you can side some additional pressure in the form of beaters, you do that. Well, never mind. So he decided not to attack the newest set, which is probably a good idea because I don't know what else could the set be except the Dekoichi, which has 1000 defense. But now WorldGoneMaad is picking up it's Dekoichi. He is picking up the tempo again with the dragons resolved the Dekoichi. He's back on the offensive. He has a stacked graveyard again. He will be able to use Skull Lair. I'm afraid that AJTBLS does not even play Dust Tornadoes in this deck, so he can't really out Skull Lair. Dust Tornadoes is one of the cards that most of the community will say it's not good. Not even in Goat Control, especially not in Chaos Control, but I think that it's so mandatory in Goat Control. But Goat Control as it is more like an open field deck, and in open field of course you would main some additional spell and trap distraction. Now of course this Asura will get booked, but perhaps he could banish it, but maybe he is holding BLS, that's why he didn't. I mean destroyed its Skull Lair. But yeah, now to me it looks like that this game has gone out of his AJTBLS's control. We are going to see some combo of Heavy Storm chain, Scapegoat chain, return pretty soon, because he is 25 cards deep in his deck and no returns are here, so there is very high probability of one return being in the play on his side of the field right now. Oh, hello. We have a viewer. So I guess something is working here because he said hi to us. Well, we will continue to commentate. So Graceful has discarded 2 Thunder Dragons. La la la. Okay, the coaches have started the assault here on the poor Asura, which is set. Okay. He's continuing to gain tempo. Yeah, it looks very dark for our master sitter here on this side of the field, because, but you know, he can still do some stupid shit like heavy storm BLS. And he's going for maybe air knight, we will see soon, or for virus. So he goes for virus and he tries to use priority before premature even resolve, but yeah, he can use priority before WorldGoneMaad uses Schooler. This is of course only in GOAT format. In the current it would not work like this, but all of these things are already very nicely written on goatformat.com. And here's the third decoy G. Mind control on the set. So, are mind controls in the main deck? I will say that if there was any time to main mind controls, it's now, because Chaos Turbo is so popular. So now this Bazoo will go for the game because he can gain 900 attack. So he has to be stopped, and then when he does get stopped, we will probably see one return. With his scapegoats, and you see now the scapegoats can just get cleared one by one with Skull there. I mean, that's why this card is so good. Yeah, so this scapegoat actually just went -1. Yep. What was the purpose of this? Purpose. I lost my phone. Okay, I found my phone. What? So yeah, we can now safely say that yeah, of course, he can't play nothing. That game, yeah, yeah, he had no way of surviving this turn with just the mirror force, because Bazoo already had 2700 attack. siding. What can be said about siding in this match? Of course, if you have like I said, Wabuku and Threatening Roar are good, but then against his version, against WorldGoneMaad's version specifically, which is not linear, I'm not sure. First of all, the question is, do you keep Noblemans or not? I think yes, because it's nice to hit his flips to get the damage in. And as well, you have to hope to hit Cyber Jar, because if Cyber Jar resolves, you are losing more often than not. Then the next question is, what about battle traps? Of course, I think you should keep them because he does not play Giant Tornado. One interesting choice would be Decree, because Decree stops his returns, and if you have Decree and an aggro deck, I mean, some aggro monsters like Skill Dark, maybe Kaikos, I don't know, maybe it works, maybe not. Anyway, I don't know what's the best strategy to side, I'm just saying things. There's also Creature Swap. Creature Swap is probably good, because he doesn't have Scapegoat, you know. Okay. I expected to see dash shoot, but no dash shoot. Maybe he's holding it. I'm looking at the Discord from my phone, but nobody seems to be watching. So we will just upload it later. Okay, we get nice Mimic resolution for 1000 eyes, but you know, 1000 eyes itself, it's not dangerous to WorldGoneMaad because he can just stall. But yeah, it was outed, and of course, okay, this is nice, you know, nice combo. Now we have 4 back row. Wow. Scoop? Yeah, that's a scoop. God damn it, he was risking it, and sometimes you risk it and you get punched in the balls right away. Okay, he is not scooping. What a man, look at this. So, I have to ask, why did he set Torrential and Snatch Steal? Because he already had 2 chainables. There was no need. And now, even his Blade Knight loses his effect. It's a sad day. Oh, so here comes the first return. Fun fact, this is DD Warrior Lady, DD Warrior I think, and that one Beast, which is used in Cat deck on the artwork. Damn it, how is it called? I don't know. La 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 la. Now I'm bored because I think we are losing this game again from that heavy storm, unfortunately. So do we know that the new back row, the rightmost back row, is return? I'm not sure. The banish zone is still empty. Why do we have ceasefire? Sitting. Okay, so he takes one back row back now that heavy storm is gone. It doesn't really matter. So he just used the ceasefire for 1500 damage, and the set monster was revealed to be Kaiko. So I suppose he is deciding to go for stalling strategy because AJTBLS can't make progress from this position unless he draws Air Knight or some spell trap that will release his board. So I think WorldGoneMaad is just going to wait for the kill, but his heavy storm is gone and he doesn't have another heavy storm, so he will have to somehow punch through the back rows. And now we see how he punches through the tokens with Cyberjar. He is going for the big attack. Of course, this revealed mirror force here is helping him because he knows that mirror force is not set. Here he goes for the charity. Yes, he still has his normal summon, so he can dig it. I wonder if WorldGoneMaad is playing from his mobile phone. He probably is judging from kind of slow movements and capital letters. Sit, 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 sit. This is what his sleeves are saying. Okay, here we will see Akito swap for the Koichi. I wonder why the goats were... Why all 4 goats were left. Okay, so he cannot chain. He can't chain it. I will try to tell him. I will text them both. Yeah. Okay, so this is fixed. Okay, so the match continues. He did not give him the Koichi, he gave him Breaker instead. And he's not attacking token, he's attacking the Koichi. That's also interesting. Now let's see if he will use Skull Lair here. I think he will, because he still has to prep his banishment zone for the return. What the fuck is happening in this chat, I wonder. He lets this through, now he's taking duo. Duo takes one Bazoo, and the next discard is Book of Moon. Interesting to not set Book of Moon when Resolute Decoichi is on the board. But yeah, I love creature swap, I'm a fan, because one of the good things it does is when you are clocked with goats, you can unclog yourself with swap, like we saw here. So now instead of 4 tokens and 1 space, he has 2 spaces. Okay, now we will see what the set monster is. The last game we saw, it was the Warrior Lady, and now it is Abyss. And again he goes for torrential. And now we will see. Will we see return? Because there's nothing banished. If he wanted, he could have chained Skull Lair to banish 4 monsters to target some Abyss, for example, to prep the field for Skull Lair, and now he can banish 8 of them, but does he have that much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, he has enough. He's asking for priority. Oh, damn it. And also, yeah, but this is not game still. I accidentally quit. My bad. I mean, the ruling he's asking about, I'm pretty sure that, of course, he can use Threatening Roar even if PLS attacked. So we can see that WorldGoneMaad is playing conservatively. He did not go for a big attack next turn, previous turn, so he's still keeping his return. But you know, it's unfortunate for AJTBLS that he does not run Dust Tornadoes in this deck, because if he did, he can just pop. Now, excuse me for 1 second, I have to go pet my cat. We are back, and return has been activated. I mean, am I correct even? Because if I'm not, I mean, it's, he can let one attack go and we will check the rulings. Threatening roar, avatar even hikmoppers, shit over. I mean, this is what we wanted, so. Okay, so he wanted to let the attack go because he wants to resolve his Magician of Fate, or probably grab Snatch or Pot, and then he will play Return. I mean, Threatening Roar. I have an orange here. Actually, it's not an orange, it's a mandarin. this ruling here says that he can, so we will try to go with that. Now we're learning some rulings here. So, oh, okay. He still took snatch, even that he know that the entire board will be cleared except Bazoo. Oh yeah, I mean he's trying to attack with strong Bazoo, but opponent can clear it with Skull Lair. Unless he has Heavy Storm, and then he still can clear it. It looks like 6 people are watching. Ha! I don't know, okay. Kartę. Sem užival, veš. Snemam nekaj. So we are still waiting for... look at this. If I move my mouse on the cards here, I can see one snatch still. It's here. What about this? I can see nothing. Okay. Am I just bugged and lagged here, or is really nothing happening so far? Oof. Lol, so he just scoops. But yeah, I think WorldGoneMaad did not expect threatening roar, so that's why he scooped, because he lost his punch. But interesting, I thought that this game is going to be lost. Okay, so this is the final game. I have to copy paste to the... Okay. Our boy WorldGoneMaad is starting with Thunder Dragon and set monster, set spell trap, and our boy Master Sitter is starting with 2 back rows. Let's bet at least one of them is chainable. Yes, it was scapegoats. And what is the second back row? It could be anything, we don't know. Now we are here to confirm some more rulings if there needs to be confirmed. Oh, the merchant is doing its job. The merchant, that's the best merchant I ever saw since I saw merchant milling serpent 1 hour ago. Okay. If every merchant mill like that, then the world would be a better place. Now, how will he get rid of Skull Lair? I mean, this has to be Skull Lair here. We are smacking some trinities right now. Magical Yata is asking, what does sit mean? Well, sit is a thing you do after AJTBLS skillfully outplays you. Sit is the thing you do after AJTBLS opens BLS Tribe Heavy Storm and toys with you for 20 turns and then OTKs you. Sit is what you do when you argue about breaker. What's happening here? So now they are going to argue. So yeah, unfortunately, if you don't, I was thinking about it. If you have Skull Lair face down, when Breaker is summoned, then you are unable to save it. But you can kill Breaker at least. But ideally, you would like to kill Breaker while still keeping the Lair. But for that, he would have to activate it face up. But if I think that's a little misplay, because what else would he set? So with not activating Skull Lair before, he let himself have this liability of losing to Breaker, and maybe there are some others, and now he lost it because of it. But yeah, I'm saying that there was no need to hide it or to conceal it, because AJT should have known that that was Skull Lair. So WGM lost to Breaker. We are taking it like a champ. 2100 damage. No, only 1900. Merchant goes to defense, and another merchant or Koichi is set. It's AGT turn. Oh, we go for the budget nobleman. Randage, if you are watching this video, we are missing you. Now, where did the chat go? Where did the chat go? Premature and tribute. Oh yes, the revivals and the air knights. A curse and what used to be an advantage. In the times before the great crisis of Chaos Turbo came, air knights used to clap it with their massive cocks on the table each game, smack it for 19 and draw a card. But now they are just getting banished and breaking in the hand. Like it's nobody's business. Oh. He got mirrored. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. We got 2 draws from Air Knight and survived. He didn't get snatched. And oh, look at this. We have even Dust Tornado. Now perhaps we are going to see BLS. No, but we are going to see Bazoo running over. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why now I see that against this deck, battle traps are actually pretty good. Look at that. He is in the Air Knight range. Oh. No GG, but the butt cheeks were clapped and the ass was seated. Thanks for tuning in.